you can please come. Give her a warm round of applause.
Pastor Dale, Pastor Moore. I like to give honor to God, who's the head of my life. This beautiful opportunity to speak before you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 8. I'm the 1 in 8 that was diagnosed with breast cancer. It scared me. When I look back over the whole year, I remember praying one particular prayer. God, grow me up. I didn't understand that opportunity was breast cancer because I've truly grown. When I look on the opportunity and I think about the one scripture that saw me through all of it was, as though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Because when I got the diagnosis, the only thing I had was fear. And God said, look at this scripture. Understand what I'm sending you through. And I was like, well, it's a valley. He was like, yeah, but that's not what you need to be aware of. I'm like, well, it's a shadow. He said, there you go. Stay right there. And I said, okay. He said, what brings a shadow, Anna? And I said, well, the light. And then something has to shadow the light. It has to be over the light. He was like, there you go. So what is that telling you? That you are the light? He said, and what is that telling you? That this is just a shadow. And should you be scared of a shadow? No. Because what is that? It's my shadow. So you're in my wings. So I'm like, okay, God, I'm in your wings. You got me. He was like, yeah, but you got to have faith. And I'm like, okay. He was like, Anna, you have it. You just have to activate it. And I'm like, well, okay. He was like, how much faith do you need? I said, the size of the mustard seed. He said, okay, let's go. And I'm like, okay. And so I had to deal with this fear because this fear was always there. It was always present. So I had to say, be quiet, fear, because God is greater than you. Be quiet, cancer, because God is bigger than you. And I had to get to the eye of the needle. And God said, I'm going to take everything from you, so it's just you and me. And I'm like, everything? He said, everything. And I mean, he took everything. He took everything. Literally, you don't understand. When I tell you he took everything, he took my pride, he took my husband, he took everything. But the thing he left me with was this. He will never, ever, never, ever leave me. He will never, never, ever forsake me. He will always be with me. So I'm going to take a break and I'm going to ask you to pull out your cell phones. Pull out your cell phones, every woman that's in here. If you're a man and you have a wife, pull it out too. You're going to help your wife today. I am a nurse. I am a nurse by trade. So right now I'm going to put my nurse hat on and I'm going to nurse you today. Okay. They say, go ahead and get your mammogram at 40. I'm 32. So let's do the math. If I would have waited and got the mammogram at 40, would I be here at 33? So let's do the math. Would I? I don't think so, because when I tell you I had 3 inches from the margin of safety, I tell you I had 3 inches from the margin of safety. I'm telling you the whole left breast was cancer. Not 1, not 2, but 3 types of cancer. But I wasn't scared of that because God has a number of, what's his favorite number? I think it comes in 3. So I was okay with that. They were like, Anna, it could be liver cancer. I said, I rebuke you, devil. They said, Anna, we're going to have to take it all. I said, and what does all look like for you? And he said, I'm going to take your ovaries. I'm going to take your breasts. I'm going to take your hair. And I said, you didn't take my faith. You didn't take my well-being. You didn't take my mind. So take what you need. And so they took it. And I thought chemo was going to look like this. I thought chemo was going to have me bent over sick. No, I came in. I was like, hey, what's up, chemo? Let's go. Let's do this. And so, they were like, you don't never look sick. Never ever look like your struggle. I'm telling you, I'm it. I never look like it. I wouldn't wait until So let's get back to business. Pull out your cell phones and let's schedule this. Let's pull out and schedule a day. I'm hoping that you will commit to November 1st to check your girls, because before the radiation, before the chemo, before the 2 biopsies, before the double mastectomy, I decided to take action. I decided, because I'm a nurse, to be all nursey like, and to check both of my breasts. I did the right and I did the left, and the left one told me that I was sick. So right now, we're going to schedule being proactive. It's called being responsible for yourself. Take out your phones and let's schedule the date. We check our breasts on the 1st of every month. That's what we do because we are capable and able of being we take care of ourselves. So let's do this. Schedule it. And if you're a husband and you're a wife, you're the head. Help her be responsible. That's part of you. Take care of your wife. Help her. Schedule it. And then they say, when you get a diagnosis within your family, you need to go back 10 years. So if you have a sister that had breast cancer, whatever time she got diagnosed, that's 10 years prior. That's when you need to start getting your mammograms. So schedule that. For you Manila women, I never can say it right, forgive me. I think of vanilla, it just I don't know why, it's just what it is. I need for you guys to understand that yes, we have S's on our chest. That means saved, not superheroes. Take care of yourself. Know your numbers and know them now. Know your blood pressure. Know your numbers for your sugar. Know everything you need to know about yourself so you can be self-aware. So when they say something is wrong, you can know what's right. Because if you never know what's normal, then you never know what's abnormal. So you have to know. It's power in knowing. So after doing all of this and after saying all of this, I remember a minister coming up here and said, you know, the woman with the issue of blood, she suffered 12 years so she can have a moment. I suffered 1 year to have this moment, to come before you and to tell you that I am a survivor of breast cancer. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being so brave to come up and give your testimony. I was teary-eyed over there. I had my tissue.